Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and I am so excited for today's video because I am making over a room in Danie Berger's new home. You guys have been asking for a Danie/AG collab and today is the day. A huge shout out to Audible for sponsoring today's episode. I am so thrilled to be working with them again. We actually have to travel about an hour outside of Toronto to get to Danie's home. So Audible is the perfect companion to have on the drive up. More about them later, but for now, let's get started. So excited to be making over one of Danie Berger's rooms in her new home. She called me up and she was like, hey, I bought a house. And she asked if I wanted to make over any room. So I chose the guest bedroom. I have so many visions for this space and I'm just so excited. Danie is so talented. I've been following along, as I'm sure many of you have been, with her farmhouse reno. I'm so excited to get in there and put like an AG touch on her space.
Ms. Alexandra Gater, it's your friend Danie. If you remember me, it's been so long. I am standing in my spare bedroom and let me tell you, I have spared myself the work and I'm gonna let you do it instead.
Okay, the crickets aren't even laughing.
I have saved this room for you because I didn't know what to do with it and I know that you can come in here and work your magic and it's going to be amazing. So let's just do this room and just throw everything out because there's really nothing to save in here. Okay, let me walk you through it. This room is a spare bedroom, so it is for guests when they stay over, but right now it is just a beautiful shade of blue and gray. It has a queen size bed in it, 2 mix match side tables, awful flooring, and look at this light. Do you feel sad for me? Because I feel sad for me. Not good. It's not good. Some requests that I do have is that this queen size bed needs 2 side tables. I have a lot of guests who will stay here that need those side tables because they got stuff that helps them sleep. The other thing is that these floors, yes, these lovely floors, they're coming out. I'm going to rip them out and we are going OG floors in this house, so be prepared. I don't know what they're going to look like, but you're just gonna have to deal with whatever it is. Okay. The other thing is I would love to add color into this space. Oh my goodness, it just feels really dull right now. The gray and the blue, it's just not working. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a very large, prominent, slanted ceiling in this bedroom, which will propose some design challenges. But if there's anyone who can overcome it, it is you, Gator Nugget, so I believe in you. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. I think you owe me.
So Danie mentioned that she wants color in this space, and right when I saw the photos, I noticed that there's this large slanted wall going up into the ceiling. This is also the case in her master bedroom, and this is where the bed has to go. It's not gonna fit anywhere else. So I knew I had to kind of work with this slanted wall and do something kind of interesting and cool. I have been pinning images for a while of rooms where the ceiling and the walls all have the same color. So it's just like putting, you know, an entire can of paint on every single wall, all the trim, and the result is this like very dark and moody kind of feeling space. I feel like it looks very sophisticated, kind of British, I would say. I would imagine that's what like a lot of British studies look like. I want to do this in Danie's space. I think it's the perfect opportunity to do so because that slanted wall/ceiling is super awkward, and if I paint the walls, it's kind of like I have to paint that wall, so I may as well just go all out and do the whole ceiling. I really want to lean into this farmhouse vibe, but I want to make it feel kind of like old worldly. I'm thinking vintage feeling floral wallpaper as like a faux headboard. I'm also thinking lots of wood accents, but then also lots of contrasting patterns like stripes with maybe a vintage distressed rug. I really want this to be a balance of quirky patterns mixed with color, things that you wouldn't necessarily envision together, but that all come together really wonderfully. So you guys just have to trust me. I know this mood board looks like a lot, but trust me, I can picture it. It's all gonna come to life.
So we just started pulling up the floors upstairs and it's like two-toned. It's very strange. They do need to get sanded. But as you can see, we're going to be ripping this up and it's going to just nicely flow into the spare bedroom. Say goodbye to these floors because we're going OG farmhouse up in here. Woohoo!
One thing I knew that was really gonna complete this vision was that I needed Danie to pull up the laminate floors to reveal the gorgeous farmhouse floors that are underneath. These are original to the home. They're beautiful. Danie was like, really? I have so much to do. And I'm like, I know, but you need to pull up the floors for me. So she is going to go do that now, rip the floors up and prep the space for me to come in and get decorating.
Okay, there it is. The final floor. She is beautiful. Oh, so good. So good.
You and Jeff did an amazing job pulling up the floors. Thank you for doing that. They look incredible. It's time to head over to Danie's place and start the magic. What is it? And make the magic happen. It's time to
Here's your script. I don't want a script.
hop in the car and head to Danie's house to make the magic happen. Hey guys, so it is day one of Danie Berger's guest bedroom makeover. I'm so excited. Alana and I are in the car. We're driving up to Danie's house. We have so much stuff in the trunk. Danie is home. She moved, as I'm sure all of you guys know. First of all, I'm so excited to see her house, but second of all, it is almost an hour outside of the city of Toronto, and that is why I am so excited that Audible is sponsoring today's video. I've worked with them before and I'm so thrilled to be working with them again because they have set us up for success for this drive to Danie's. The thing I love about Audible is that it allows you to listen to your favorite audiobooks wherever you are, whatever you're doing. So maybe you're DIYing, taking a long drive somewhere. Audible allows you to listen to stories wherever you are, which I think is so awesome. Audible members get 1 credit each month, good for any audiobook they desire, as well as access to their new Plus catalog, which includes podcasts, guided fitness and meditation programs, sleep tracks, and more. Alana and I are currently listening to the novel Beach Read, which has so many amazing reviews, and I just love having the option of listening to a book rather than listening to, music. Sometimes it's just nice to put on an audiobook and relax and unwind. If you want to get 1 free audiobook or a 30-day free trial to explore their Plus catalog, go to www.audible.com/Alexandra Gater or text Alexandra Gater to 500 500. That's it for me. We're gonna go back to listening to our audiobook, and what does the GPS say? 20 minutes until we get to Danie's. See you guys there. We made it to Danie Berg's house and I'm so excited to see it. Oh my God! Did you dress for the occasion? Excuse me?
Oh, my overalls just popped open.
You just did a J-Lo? You're like,
Yeah.
We made it. We're in the room. I'm so excited. So this is what the space is looking like right now. Danie pulled up the floors as you guys saw. They look so beautiful. I am a sucker for original wood flooring. You'll notice that the walls haven't been painted. That's what we're gonna be doing today. So Danie and Alana and I are going to just tackle this whole space. And I'm really excited because we're painting the ceiling and the wall the exact same color. Danie has had her reservations about this. I think it's just gonna look so good. It's gonna be a mood for sure. I also wanna point out that Danie and I are wearing the exact same outfit. So I'm wearing her merch, her Make It Messy merch, which I plugged a couple weeks back, and we're wearing overalls. I feel like I should be wearing the pink overalls.
yeah, me too.
And you're wearing my merch.
Little kittens, the only time I'll wear cats.
Okay.
For you.
Okay. Okay. Ready to get painting?
Yeah! Woo!
The fun thing about painting every single wall and ceiling the same color means that we don't have to use painter's tape. So I'm using the color Salamander by Benjamin Moore. I love this color. I've used it before. It's like a greeny blue. Only way I can describe it is like, it's like water. Like the depths of a lake. Oh yeah.
You sure you want to put that on my ceiling?
Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding, I
so
love it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
It's like green, but it's also blue.
You know, Mariana's Trench, kind of like the deep sea. Where the creatures come out.
First roll. Oh yeah. I have paint in my hair. You can't really see it, but it's there.
Now we really are sisters, because you'll have green hair and I have, well, something in between purple and blue.
What color is your hair?
I'm clear. Danie just informed me that her partner Jeff was like super worried about this. Just take a look, you guys. So we have to do the ceiling still, and obviously we need to do another coat, and it's still drying, but I love it. I love it. Okay, so Gator left me with her camera. Tisk, tisk, tisk. We are painting a ceiling right now. We are painting a ceiling right now. I'm not feeling nervous. Are you feeling nervous? I'm not feeling nervous. Catch me like a year later painting over this and crying. I probably won't because I'm just lazy, but cut that. Don't use that. What a beautiful, beautiful color. What's really fun is when you look from here. So my master bedroom's not done yet, but like look at the difference. It's like welcome to the dark side and then welcome to the light side. Second coat is going on the wall and it looks so good in here. Like just how I pictured. Dark and moody, but like sophisticated. What's the name for this aesthetic? I always ask you.
Dark academia.
Dark academia. Elena's like hip and cool and young, so she knows all the trends.
It's very like Slytherin and Harry Potter.
Yes.
There's no witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin.
Your apprehension has
lessened. I feel good.
lessened. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I think it feels like moody and fun. Like it's kind of like the fun room, you know?
Love that. We are done painting and I am so happy with the color. It's still drying right there, so don't mind that, but I just love it. I love it. It makes just such a statement. Before we wrap up day one, I'm just gonna put the rug down, make sure it fits, make sure it looks good, maybe bring up the side tables that I have, just kind of place a couple things to get prepped for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the best day. It's styling day. Perfect size. I was kind of worried it was gonna be too big, but it's perfect. Okay, night tables. So I'm really into color blocking right now, which is why I picked this moss green. I love this. I love it so much. It really adds to the like academia, come into my study kind of vibe, you know? Thank you so much to Article for these gorgeous night tables and this beautiful chair. You guys know I sound like a broken record, but Article for me is the go-to place for beautiful mid-century modern furniture. Because I have such a bold vision for all of the color and pattern in this space, I needed to layer in classic pieces that were gonna look timeless, but also kind of old worldly, and I think that these pieces do just that. That's it for day one. Very successful day. It's all coming together. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Hey guys, I am so excited because it is day two. We're back at Danie's house. She is not helping at all today. She just helped us with the paint. So it really is truly gonna be a surprise, hopefully. We are gonna add some floral wallpaper to the back of the wall. It's traditional wallpaper, so we're gonna be using a paste, but honestly, using a paste is pretty simple. There's no room for like a really beautiful kind of striking headboard. So I thought a good compromise was to do this all along the back wall in vertical panels. Let's do this. First thing I'm gonna do is just do a rough cut along the bottom of the paper because the paper is quite long. Just a reminder that if you're renting, this is not a renter-friendly solution because it is quite difficult to get wallpaper that's been applied with wallpaper adhesive off the wall, whereas peel and stick options, the ones that I normally use, are just like really easy to remove and they don't leave any residue. So I'm gonna take my wallpaper, like literal goo, and just put it all on the wall. And you want a lot of this, like you don't want to miss any spots. Don't be afraid to use more than you think you need. Might feel like counterintuitive slapping this all over the wall, but you want lots. So then, once you've got all the goo on the wall, this is when you want to put your first panel of paper down. And you just want to use a cloth and just smooth the cloth over the paper. This is gonna help get any air bubbles out and just make sure it's really stuck. So we have a little bit of excess at the bottom. I'm gonna wait till this is dry. I tried to cut into it and it's still kind of wet from the wallpaper adhesive, so I'm gonna let it dry, and then at the end I'll probably go in and X-Acto all of them at the bottom. So let's move on to the next one. Thank you to Levette's for sending this wallpaper. Levette's has been a place that I've used in a couple recent makeovers, including my fridge makeover. I wallpapered the front of my fridge, and their selection is incredible. There's boho patterns, there's vintage patterns like this beautiful floral we're using. There's more like modern patterns. You can find like any style you're looking for, and the quality of their paper is incredible. Last panel, going up. So for the corner, I'm gonna take my flat headed tool here and I'm just going to crease the paper right into the corner of the wall. We're done. So all the edges have been trimmed. And now Alana and I are just starting on building the bed. Just a simple metal frame. I feel like with the wallpaper, if you just had a bed frame, that would work. Like I don't think you actually need a headboard, but Danie really liked this bed and IKEA was kind enough to gift it to us. So this is from IKEA, super simple, super inexpensive, and I think it's gonna look really good. Kind of shifted the bed over to the right, and it actually makes the whole bedroom feel like a lot bigger. When the bed was closer to the chair, there wasn't like a ton of room to walk here, and it just felt a bit closed in. So now there's like ample room for people to walk around to the other side of the bed. Okay, so we're gonna bring the mattress in. This is super cozy, I have to say. Oh my God. That was like, I thought you were gonna jump on me. We ordered hardwire sconces instead of plug-in sconces, but I actually think it was a happy accident because I think the sconces would have just like crowded up this wall. And so I just went like shopping in Danie's home. She has all of these beautiful vintage style kerosene lanterns. I actually think that these are just gonna look so beautiful on the nightstands and just adds to the mood. This is like what I know you told me yesterday. What is it?
Dark academia.
Dark academia? Dark academia and a light.
Yeah. True.
Wow, this really smells like kerosene. So yeah, I'm gonna place these on the side tables, and then I think I'm gonna start hanging some art. We're almost there. We're almost done. So a while ago, for my editor James's bedroom, I actually thrifted a bunch of vintage art pieces, and I thought they would work so well in this space instead. And I'm actually like keeping the pictures in them, which I feel like is rare. Like usually you go to the thrift shop to thrift the frames, but I just think it adds to the whole like quirky charm of this room. Danie also had this.
Hi.
That's Alana. I put this in her bedroom, like her old bedroom makeover, and I love this. I think it just works so well with the room. I found another vintage light. Danie has a lot of vintage lights, and this one is actually uses a light bulb, and I thought that would probably be more practical than having 2 kerosene lamps. So I'm gonna move this one over to that side, and this one is gonna stay here. So I'm doing a trick that Danie taught me. So you wanna use painter's tape, and then you find the center between each hook, put the tape on the wall, drill a hole into the tape, hang the mirror or the art piece. Brilliant. So we're almost there, but now it's time to add those finishing touches. I'm adding a stripy bedspread. I have been loving playing with pattern recently, and I really love how the stripes kind of contrast with the vintage floral wallpaper, but it somehow works. It just adds to all the kind of layers that are going on in this space, and layers are what make a space feel really textured and really cozy. I'm adding a bench for guests to put their luggage, just a place to like unpack. Also this basket with towels for guests and some other beautiful accessories that are really gonna pull this space together. The time has come. I'm feeling so nervous because Danie had her doubts about this space, and Danie is not one to shy away from telling me how it is. She's just very honest, which is a quality that I love about her. So if she hates it, she's gonna make that known. But before we reveal the space to her, let's take a look at what this room looked like before. Empty. These weird blue-gray walls. You have that massive slant in the room that kind of throws everything off design-wise. Really, it was a blank slate.
I've never been surprised before.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
It's weird, right? It's weird being in the.
So weird.
I know.
I don't like it.
You felt like this was a risk.
Yeah.
I like persevered.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's gonna work out. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we're gonna look. Okay, ready? Oh my god. Like the wallpaper is everything. It just like brought the whole color together.
This little basket is for guest towels.
Love that.
Place for them to like hang their robes, towels.
And you found a place for my girl.
Yep.
Also, I was wondering where my basket went.
Sorry.
I love that some of my decor made it in here.
So great because I just shopped your home.
I just got that from my grandmother, that little lamp.
Beautiful.
And I didn't know where to put it. Looks like a little like B&B like cottage.
Doesn't it?
It's so cozy. I'm gonna stay in here when I just like need to get away. You know what I mean? My mom's gonna be thrilled. She literally texted me today. She's like, how is my room coming? Oh, so good. Good job! Thank you!
I am thrilled with how this space turned out. I feel like it was such a departure from my normal decorating style. I would love to know in the comments down below if you guys like this style, if you want to see me tackle more decorating styles outside my comfort zone. I know a lot of you have been asking for that, so I hope I delivered with this room. Make sure you head over to Danie's channel to watch her make over the bedroom next to this one, her master bedroom.
Yes!
It's live right now. The link will also be in the description, but it'll also be up here. Thank you so much to Audible for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to use my link, which will be here and in the description box, or text Alexandra Gater to 500 500 $100 to start your free 30-day trial and check out their Plus catalog. Also, before I go, I learned a stat the other day that is like kind of shocking. More than 48% of you who are watching are not subscribed to this channel. So I would love it if you subscribed. I have tons more makeover content coming at you every week. I upload every Saturday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.